Production.
Yo, what's good? I'm back as Jaeswae here with another video for y'all. My fault if I haven't been really uploading consistently. I really have been trying to, but school's been in the way. I'm trying to get these good ass grades. It's not like I'm doing bad, but I'm trying to really focus and get a good mark so I can do what I want to do. But anyways, basically this video is just me interviewing my friends and a couple people from Omegle. So sadly, I can't really put the videos of Omegle on there because some people, I gave them I asked for consent, but honestly it doesn't look that good. So I'm gonna just leave the audio for both things from Discord and from Omegle. But yeah, without further ado, we finna get into this video. Like and subscribe. We almost at 100 subscribers, man. I love y'all and peace. Hello?
Big booties.
This nigga. You ready? You got anything to say before I get into it?
Nah, I'm ready.
Okay, I got you. Alright, so this is my friend. I don't know if you mind me saying your name. Do you care? Or do you want to just...
I do care. Don't say when I'm joking. I see it.
Alright, so this is my friend Justice. It's my day one nigga. So I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. So Justice, do you think you matter?
Do I think I matter?
Yeah, do you think, how in certain shows you would see the main character or whatever and you see a bunch of randoms? Do you think you're a random ass nigga, or do you think you like the main character and your own story?
I say of my own story, yes, I'm the main character of my story. But I think in the grander scheme of things, I'm just the random old person. You feel me? And my own life, because everyone's living their own life. You're your own. You're the main character. But in the grander schemes of things, in the whole wide world, you're just another random person. That's how I see it, at least.
Okay. Do you think everybody else matters? Do you think everyone should matter, or do some people not deserve that type of treatment?
I think. Some people do some horrible things that makes people want to say that. My bad, that's not English. Some people do bad things that make people say that they're not, that they don't matter or whatever. But I think at least everyone has the right to what's the word? What's a good way to put it? Everyone has the right to at least matter, because
Okay.
You're born into this world. You have equal rights and everything.
This is Dina. This is the second person. This is my friend, and we're gonna get into this interview. So, the first question I'm gonna ask you is, do you think you matter?
Do I think I matter? Yeah, I do. It's
Okay, why do you say so?
This is a weird question. Okay. I have to think about this one. I don't think I matter. I don't think I matter to every single person on earth, but I feel like I matter to at least somebody because of my connection with my relation, my mom, my dad, friends.
Okay.
I feel like I matter to them.
Okay. Do you think everybody else matters? Actually, before we advance, do you think how you watch a show or an anime, right? And there's a bunch of randoms in the background, and there's the main character on the side. Do you see yourself as that main character in your story, or do you what do you think?
I don't see myself as the main character at all. I don't really do anything.
So you think you're a background, you ain't doing it. You're not doing shit. You're not really doing shit. Okay. Alright, so I'm here with my friend Aru. I'm gonna ask her a couple questions right now. So, Aru, do you think you matter?
Do I think I matter?
Do you think you matter?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think so?
I'm just the best to ever do it, to be honest.
What's your name? Let's first start off with that.
Well, My name is Celeste, but a lot of people call me Chibi. Yeah.
Okay. So, Chibi, I'm gonna start off with this question right here.
Right.
Do you think you matter?
Okay. Like, in general, like to the wide population?
Like, do you yourself, like, not to the population, but like, do you look matter? Like, do you think you have importance?
Yeah, I think I matter. I think that, yeah, I would say that I matter.
Why do you think so?
I think I matter because, like, I'm a human, you know? Like, I'm living on Earth. I'm here, you know? I like to help people out. I mean, there are a lot of things that I feel I don't matter in, like, you know, government-based shit, just because I don't work in the government, so... And my voice, I mean, obviously can be heard, but not really, because, you know...
Yeah, but, what's your name?
My name is LJ. You know,
LJ.
L and J.
Okay, cool. So, LJ, do you think you matter?
What?
Do you think you matter? Like, do you think
I matter?
Yeah.
Like Black Lives Matter or some shit like that?
No.
Do I think I matter?
You matter. Like, do you think you're important?
Nah, I'm not very important, no.
How comes? Why do you think that?
Well, what do I influence in this world, bro? I'm just a nice dude.
I mean, like, yeah, family, like, they matter.
Yeah, yeah. To family, yeah, but not to everyone, you know.
Okay, so like it's only a certain set of people. Is what you're saying?
Certain set of people, exactly.
Okay. Do you think you matter?
What, like Black Lives Matter?
No. Do you think you matter? Like look. Do you think you matter? Do you think your life matters? Like,
I mean, yeah, but I only think I matter because I'm important to a lot of other people around me.
So, what do you mean by that? Like, elaborate.
Like, I feel like if you don't do something, or if you don't do something that represents society and you don't do it right, I feel like you don't matter to society, and that's why like people don't talk to like bums or like people on the street.
So, would you necessarily say that people who are like homeless, niggas on the street don't matter? Basically, you're saying they don't matter.
I'm not saying they don't matter. People have feelings, but when it comes to society and when you don't do something that is socially like accepting, it's not like it doesn't feel like you matter because like nobody wants to pay attention to you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you think you matter?
Do I think I matter?
Yeah. Like, do you think you have a purpose for being here?
Yo, that's deep.
It's not even deep. If you think too hard about it, it is, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah, you know, like I love telling people like that they're here for a purpose and for a reason. But like at this point, I feel like I'm just existing, like not even living.
You're just there, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Okay. Wait, what's your name?
Angel.
Okay, so Angel, the first question I got for you is, do you think you matter?
I matter?
Yeah, do you think you matter? Do you think you have a purpose?
You matter. I really don't. Can you say that question again?
Like, do you think you like matter? Like, you know how you see people like walk in the street? Do you think you're important? Like, do you think this?
I don't think I'm important.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think people need me to. I don't know.
What about your mom and dad or your siblings, if you have any? Like,
I do have siblings, but we don't have that much good connection. So.
Okay. Do you think religion is dying in any way? Like, do you think people are falling out of relationship with whatever their families with? Like, for example, like I have a Christian mom, and do you think like most people are falling out of like Christianity and they don't believe in that stuff. They think there's a higher power, but like they don't believe in Christianity or anything like that. Like, do you think religion is just dying, basically?
I would say for the newer generation, yes, because and to explain it is because a lot of younger people, they're kind of, and I'm kind of in this way, but with me, I'm kind of just like, I believe in a power, not necessarily like, I don't know what exactly that power is. I just believe in that there's like a creator or whatever. But I know there's a lot of younger people that like, you know, they don't believe in religion in general, just because they either think that there's too much rules and restrictions and it's like holding them back from certain things and stuff like that. So then younger people choose to just stop believing it because it's like holding them back or something like that. So I do believe that in a sense it's dying, and I don't really want it to die because I believe religion it will help people, well, at least sensible people.
Like, you think it helps like keep stable? I can't speak. Stability. Like, you think it's gonna make things more stable? Like, you think religion keeps people sane, basically? Do you think it keeps them from like losing it?
That's what at least I think, yeah. Because just to explain real quick, is that I know some people, they were either born into like a certain type of religion in the household and whatever, and then they get older, and then that belief in their religion falls off as they get older, or whatever, and then they find themselves, whatever, they find themselves back either believing in whatever religion they believed in, or it's kind of like loosely based, kind of, or like, you know, they believe in it or they're following it, but it's not to the T like how their parents did, you know? If that makes sense. But I say, to answer the question properly, I do think it is dying in a way. Like, it's not like how it was back in the day where everyone is falling in any type of religion. Like, I feel like, well, because I feel like a lot of younger people, they kind of just like, they just say, "Can I curse?"
Yeah, don't worry.
a lot of younger people are just saying "fuck it," and they're just, you know, they're just.
Yeah. I know what you. Yeah. Okay.
I was just dying then. Yeah, I would say it is.
Do you think religion is dying? Like, do you think
religion is dying?
Like, do you think people our age, like mainly like Gen Zs or whatever, do you think they're falling out of touch with their religion, like Christianity, Muslim?
Yeah,
like,
I feel like.
Do you think?
Yeah, I definitely feel like.
Why do you think so?
I feel like a lot of people are getting. I feel like there's a lot of religious trauma and stuff like that.
Oh, like
as people get older.
Like you mean with gay people, like how for example, their parents try to like do conversion therapy.
Yeah, like that. Like a lot of things happen, and they all based on like someone's religion. So I feel like a lot of people turn away from that, or people are thinking differently more.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that, because with my parents, it's like my mom, she's not really gonna like, I'm pretty sure if I said I was gay, I don't think she was like literally kick me out. Maybe she would, probably, I don't know, I have no idea, but she wouldn't force me to act a certain way if I don't want to. She would just, you know, take it out like it is what it is. My dad, I have no idea. I think he would never talk to me again. But yeah, I could understand that. Do you think religion is dying? Like, do you think like people our age?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Because I don't know. I feel like everybody on their atheist wave, which is fine.
Really, you think like more people are
each their own?
You think more people are falling into like astrology and shit like that? Like, do you think more people are like really like in tune with that instead of Christianity?
Yeah, people just I don't know, but I feel like people our age just want to do what they want to do, which is part of growing up, I guess. They're becoming more independent, but I guess they're becoming more progressive as well.
Okay.
So they just they don't care for organized religion.
What do you think about religion? Like, what do you think about how should I put this? I know you're a Christian. I think you're a Christian. So how do you feel about the media when like they kind of make fun of it? You know what I mean? Like when you look at Christianity and like Muslims, like people like tend to make fun of it and poke fun of it a lot. Like, I don't know if you know what I mean, but like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
What do you feel about that? What are your thoughts?
You know, it's tough, but they're obviously, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that there's no, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that you know, the majority of, or like the public Christian image is not its own fault, their own fault. Because I don't know. I feel like we as a majority of Christians are, I don't want to say sensitive, but like get offended, and you know, people have different opinions, but then people try to force opinions on others.
So what do you think about religion? Like, do you think religion is dying? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I do. I think religion is dying. I mean, actually no, I don't think it's dying.
You don't
I
think
think
so?
there's a lot of devoted Christians. There's still people out there.
What
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
What about within Gen Zs? Like, what do you...
Gen Z? Oh, definitely, yeah. Everyone's getting into like spirituality, and a lot of people are atheists because I get it. It's like I get why. It's just, you know, they're not fucking with the vision no more.
You think it's because of like past trauma within with their house? Or,
definitely.
Like,
is that niggas are starting to realize like there's a lot of shit going on, and like I don't know, it's just like what God would allow it. It's like it is just like the main reason.
Like it's like basically they're questioning God, like saying,
why
is he letting this happen? If he's such a good person, then why is he letting all these people die, basically? Which is what you're saying. Okay. Next question is, do you think religion is dying? Do you know what I mean by that?
I don't know for sure. Okay. Because I was raised in a very Christian family. I'm not exactly religious. My parents are. I'm fine with that. They just shouldn't be pushing stuff on me, you know. But religion dying? I don't know. I don't know for sure.
You see, like during quarantine, you see how a lot of like guys and girls are getting like spiritual. They're into astrology. Do you think that's taking kind of a part in it, and kind of making it die?
It could be. Actually, it could be a stat.
Okay.
For all know, we don't even know about that, but it could be, yeah.
Next question is, do you think like religion is dying? Like, you know how like you see hella people getting into astrology and shit like that.
Oh,
do you think religion is dying?
I think religion is dying, but there's a lot of people where like their parents have always been super religious.
Yeah.
And I've seen them go from really religious people and to like them doing like drugs and stuff, and it's like nothing ever turns out good.
Yeah.
Just whenever you think someone's like right in front of you, it's always like 10 steps behind or in front of you. It's never, you never know where it's going.
Yeah. Are you religious yourself, or?
I used to go to church as a kid, but not as much now. I would like to, but I really don't.
Okay. Next question is, do you think religion is dying? Like Islam, Christianity. Do you think people are like Gen Zs, to be like very specific? Do you think Gen Zs are kind of falling out of their religions? Because like if you see from like older generations, they're really intact with it, but from our generations, you don't really see that anymore.
Yeah, I agree. Like you know, I'm from Germany, and like people over here, like they, like most of them don't really, you know, identify themselves with their religions anymore.
So like
it's just falling away.
Do you like think astrology is interfering with it? You think
do I think of like, what astrology? I'm sorry.
Astrology, like astrology, the signs and whatever. Like, do you think people are like way more into that rather than like the actual religion? Because you know, since like quarantine started, you've seen like hella people trying to like get spiritual and like, you know, like whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
Like, you know, myself, I am like really interested in this, but I wouldn't say like I prefer like of my religion. If you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. All right. Why do you think religion is dying?
I don't know. I feel like to be honest, the Bible is written by people. I don't think it's real at all. So people are realizing that it's just not real. So.
So what do you believe in?
Nothing.
Nothing. No higher up, no higher being. Like, you don't think stuff happens for a reason?
There's probably something, but I don't know what. Or there's probably God, but it's not the kind of God that we were told there is.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Do you believe like in astrology? Like, do you think any of that shit matters? Do you think like that shit is just bullshit? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Okay. It's a great question. That's a great question, my brother. That's a great question. Let me tell you. Astrology is some fucking bullshit. I don't care. That shit is some... The way how I believe it is bullshit. First thing. Well, at least I think, you know, you could maybe believe in it in some way, but the one thing that made me just believe it's bullshit is there was a video. It was a Jubilee video, I think.
Okay.
And I mean, these people, they kind of do little, like, a lot of biased videos sometimes, but this video kind of just made them look like some idiots. It made astrology look like a whole big thing made up by idiots. So there was a room, 10 people or whatever, and then there was a guy that studies astrology, so he's an expert on this, and everyone in there was tasked with guessing everyone's sign, all that stuff based on how they were, because, you know, astrology's personalities and all that next stuff, right? The people, there was a guy, he didn't know a single thing about astrology, and he guessed everyone's signs. He guessed more people's signs than the guy that studied it. Out of 10 people in the room, the guy that studied astrology got 4 out of 10 right, and the guy that didn't study it got 6. That is bullshit. Next thing, one more thing. I also think it's bullshit because astrology in my head is just like, that's justifying people judging other people. And actually no, not even and it's justifying why some people act crazy because of, they blame it on, I'm an Aries, that's why I'm crazy. Like, no, you're crazy because you're crazy, or you're crazy because how you're brought up. You're not crazy because the month you were born in.
What do you think about like astrology? Do you believe in it heavy? Are you like a heavy believer in it?
And I'm not a heavy believer in it. I'm a more, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I'm not a heavy believer in it.
Like,
do you
believe
I see astrology as equal to like kind of like a religion. It's just something you believe in. And I just like it for fun. I think it's a pretty fun thing.
So,
it's a funny thing to think about.
Do you think astrology would like interfere if you being Christian? Do you think, or being Catholic?
No, I don't think it would at all.
You don't think it's like against your religion or anything?
No, my mom's Catholic. My aunts, they're religious and stuff like that, and they love astrology. They think I'm a Virgo, I'm a Gemini.
Okay. I think astrology is real. Like, do you think it's just like total BS? Like,
no, I don't believe in it.
You think it's like made, like it's just made up? Like, really, there's no correlation. Like, it couldn't relate to you.
No, never mind. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, it's just like, I don't know. Everybody believes in their own things. So, as a Christian that believes in Christianity, who am I to say? Like, obviously, I'm a Christian. I don't believe in astrology, sure. But who am I to say that people are delusional for believing in astrology? Because people who believe in astrology could probably look at me and say I'm delusional for believing in Christianity.
Y'all, that's it to wrap it up. Shout out to everybody that participated into the video, you know, who took part. Shout out to y'all are real ones. Honestly, my little thoughts to answer all 3 of these questions really quickly is, first, of course, I matter. Second, religion isn't dying, really, if we're being honest. Like, with astrology, that's its own religion itself. And third, astrology is fake, though. Like, nigga, astrology is fake as fuck. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in, and I can't wait to get y'all in another video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.